YouTube channel, Full Stack Experience. As you know, I am a beginner in this thing that they call full stack web development. And the reason I'm doing this tutorial is because as a beginner, it's always hard to find the good stuff. It's hard to find good tutorials, the reliable information that you can count on in order to develop and grow your skills as a full stack web developer. In this course, in this video, I'm just gonna show you, some tricks and tips to find the best full stack web tutorials. So we're gonna discuss, how to find them and also which ones are the best ones. So I bet the first thing that you're gonna do when you go to Udemy is just go over here and type full stack web development. All right, let's just click on that. Okay, instantly you're gonna be bombarded with a whole lot of courses, and you're like, what's the difference? When I began this endeavor, honestly I was a little bit ignorant, didn't know all the requirements to become a full stack web developer, and I thought that all you needed was like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And honestly, those are good, basics to have, but you need a little bit more than that. You need something like to manage the back end and whatnot. So instantly, you're gonna see like this is your first result, and it says bestseller, and then you're gonna go like, oh, this is like the bestseller, maybe I should buy it. It has like 6,000 ratings. So let's click on it. The first thing you want to do is check the, you want to go over the description, and then you want to go to the courses, and you want to go into the lectures, and see what they have. So the first thing you want to analyze is the time over here. This one takes like 30 hours. So this video is gonna take, the amount of time that you're gonna spend learning it is 30 hours. So you have to think like, hey, I'm gonna spend 30 hours. Is this gonna be like quality material that's gonna be good for me and that I'm gonna take advantage of, or is it just gonna be some brief information? And you want to click on on all the lectures, and you can see over here like this one. This one I bought it when I had no idea what I was doing, and this one is a great introduction. This this course, like, it just explains just the basics of everything. Another thing you want to look at is the last date it was updated. See, it was updated August 2018, so it might not follow the latest trends, even though it's not that outdated, just about 2 years ago. We're in 2020, just beginning 2020, so it's not that bad, but it's not the best. I bet you can find like more updated material with some modern techniques and some other changes that can simplify your process. So the thing is that you also want to look at is the obviously you want to click on that. I'm gonna click on this one later just to give you an example. But see over here, it just says intro to React. So even though they're touching React, it's just gonna be a brief introduction. So you're not gonna go that in depth. Here, let me see, intro to Node. So they're just teaching you like the essentials. They're not really going in depth. Here they're covering MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database, basics of Node modules. So what they're doing over here is, what they do is they just, give you a video, give you an example. They just tell you to go with it, and that's it. You're not really, even though you might build something cool, which is true, but you might not understand the fundamentals behind that. So if you want something more complete, you might want to search for something else. Okay, so over here, let's just click over here. Another thing you want to see is the style, and the style of the teachers, and see if they're a good match for you. Like for over here, let's just check out their style and see how it is. All right, there you see, it's, two young entrepreneurs. They've opened a business. They probably have their own website, and they just threw this course out there. So this course, it's not, I'm not criticizing it. I'm not saying it's bad, but it just letting you know, it just covers the basics. It's not gonna dive deep into anything, and it's not gonna teach you the fundamentals so you can pass an interview. This is basically just, even though it says full stack, it's pretty much based in the, on the front end. They just barely touch the back end in order to they barely touch the back end in order to deploy the front end. They don't dive deep. So you may want to start with something like this, but honestly, I don't think it's a wise decision. If you're gonna be paying, you want to get top dollar. For what you want to get top quality for what you're paying for. So what I would like to do is, let me see if I can find another one. So what you want to do is, maybe you want to do a little bit of research in YouTube first and see if they have any free videos, and then watch them, and afterwards make a decision. Like, for example, this is how I found the good stuff over here. So let's go to YouTube. Let's just search full stack web development. Okay. And here you're gonna find a whole bunch of people with information. So you may not want to do a general search like it did. Maybe if you want to be a full stack JavaScript developer, the best thing to do is just search for a JavaScript tutorial. And now you're gonna find some tutors, some classes. You can always go to Free Code Camp. They're great. I really don't, what I don't like about Free Code Camp is that they don't have any uniformity. So it's not like one person teaching you, it's gonna be like many. So even though you might watch a class and you like the teacher, then when you learn the next technology, there's not gonna be the same teacher, and you're gonna be a little bit lost because everybody just got a different style. A good tutor that I like, it's Mosh. Mosh Hamedani has great courses. He really covers the fundamentals and does a great job. So let's say you click on this and you like his style and everything. See, he kind of takes his time teaching everything, and has slides. And then he goes on and he shows you how to code like step by step. He takes you like literally by the hand and shows you how to do something, which is great, at least for beginners like me. Then there's people like Brad Traversy. He's great, but he's a little bit more fast paced. So what I do is I combine, sometimes when I need a little bit of more explanation, I go over here and learn what I gotta learn, or I go to Google and just Google it and save myself some time. Let me show you Brad Traversy over here. So he's got his channel called Traversy Media, and what I like about him, he has crash courses about everything. So if you want to get familiarized with something and you don't want to pay the Udemy fee, or or usually it's $10 to $15 per course, or 20 on a regular day, you can go ahead and just click on any of the crash courses and get yourself acquainted. That actually helps me a lot. So if I want to learn I don't know, if I want to learn Vue, I just click on this, do the crash course, learn the fundamentals, and then I go to Udemy. These people they have their own courses. You can search for their name over here, and you can make the purchase, commit, and do a more educated decision, because now that you know the style, because you saw the free video on YouTube, you kind of feel more comfortable with them. And after you've watched the crash course, you can feel free to buy the React to front end. Let's say you watch the React crash course, then you can buy the React to front end and complete what you already started over there, and have some type of uniformity and continuity to what you learn. You can do the same thing with others. Over here, let me do Mosh. The only tutorial about this guy, just a little side comment, I did buy a React course in his page, not over here in Udemy, and I kind of got stuck in it. So watch out for his React tutorial. But other than that, I've seen the Node one, and it's pretty good. Probably I just I have a bug that I gotta look over. It's not his fault. These are very complex technologies. You can get lost very easily. So see, now that you've gotten acquainted, you can look up for a tutorial over here. Let me see. This one I bought. I gotta finish it. And the thing is that you want to compare quality. So let's search again for full stack web development. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see over here the style over here. So let's go ahead and go to JavaScript. You can see that they don't spend much per. Let me see. Well, they do sometimes over here in objects, like this one is like half an hour. But they just give you like a basic example, and let me see. You can definitely see the quality. He's just vaguely typing stuff over here, and then they jump, and plus they're teaching you in ES5 JavaScript, and right now ES6 is the standard. So these var things over here, they're getting deprecated or obsolete. Now JavaScript uses const and let, so you can see that this course is not up to date with the latest JavaScript standards, which is not bad. I mean, sometimes these alt tutors teach you a lot, and it really depends like kind of style of teacher do you like, and everything. For me, that course was like a good introduction, but not great for the fundamentals. I ended up watching some of the Brad Traversy's crash courses, and then buying the JavaScript course, and just going over the things that I have a lot of doubts with, and then watch those specific videos. And he's really, he goes in depth in a lot of stuff and gives you a lot of examples, with no BS, and not in, just 21 hours. So you want to, there's a lot of ways you can learn. I mean, you can learn the theory and then the practice. What he does is, Brad Traversy, he shows you by doing. So he will show you an example first and then explain later. And like that, I found that I am grasping a lot of concepts that I didn't before, and it's really helping me a lot in my endeavor of becoming a full stack web developer. So yeah, I mean, there you go. There I show you some tips and tricks on how to find the best courses over here. I'm gonna include a referral link for some of my favorite courses for web development and some web development technologies. Feel free to to use my referral link, and you'll get a discount and I'll get a discount, and it's a win-win situation for both. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm not really asking you for any money or anything. Just like, share, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends if you find it useful. Hopefully you won't be as lost as I was when looking for a course.